Why is this laundromat robbery attached to this?
Which one?
So to the original Chastity Marie report, there's a laundromat robbery attached.
Yeah, because she was kidnapped as a hostage for that. I thought it was a
I
cash
see.
exchange,
Okay.
but yeah.
Oh yeah, Benny Razor and Ivy Grayson. When she was doing a one woman play. Oh, that's so sad. Oh my god. Have you got this back, the subpoena yet? Oh, it's only just been
No,
signed. Never mind.
no, it's just recently been signed. All right, you want to give that a second look now? It's probably a little bit more tolerable. At least it's more consistent.
Yeah, that should be better. I like it. No, this is very well done.
I appreciate
Okay.
that. Thanks.
Yeah, 100%. I think if there's anything, the most important stuff, maybe block out. Because is this whole I guess that's this whole top bit is the most important stuff, right?
To a degree, this is like the why I'm even making this, right? And then you've got the questions, and then you've got the victim statement. So, like, as far as then, yeah, I suppose so, right?
Yeah. Yeah, this is good. You could probably are any of them coming in need to be brought in for questioning or anything? Is Nana Banana and Finny Milton, like, do you want bolos out for those guys? I was thinking about
The reason
bolos
why I'm
too.
making announcements because nobody checks bolos.
Oh, really?
So,
Okay, fair enough.
yeah.
All right. Yeah, I mean, listen, your case, I think this is, you put a lot of work into this, so
No, if you get criticism, please let me know.
no.
I'm not going to be offended.
I ain't got any question. This is no, this is good. This is more work than most people put into this kind of stuff. So,
Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm hoping something good comes of this. You know what I mean? Get justice for Chastity, because I am so glad though that Sean is the one we're gonna get. That's hard to say, but he's the worst of them. So that makes me thrilled that we got his gun.
I think seriously do consider search warrants though. I know you haven't got a lot of time, but if you can lock down a judge, you know, search warrants don't have to be crazy long. They really don't. But if you can tie them down to the scene, if you've got Sean on the scene, you can definitely get a search warrant. And who knows? Maybe the stuff is in there. Don't let other people whisper in your ear and say, "Oh, they've probably got rid of it. They've probably done this." You never know. People mess up. People are stupid.
With the search warrants, because I've never had to deal with these before, is it just specifically the things that we're looking for, or are we able to get anything else that they have?
Anything that's in plain view. Obviously, you'd be looking for. So obviously with Sean, it's difficult because you'd be looking for a search warrant to see if there's any evidence pertaining to this case, right? So there might be any further weapons that might have been involved. So the other firearm and the other knife that might have been involved. So those are pretty small objects. So you're going to be searching pretty high and dry. So anything else in that house, you're probably going to get a good view on. So if there is other illegal objects in that house, you are going to be able to seize those, and obviously charge for them as well. It's not the intention.
Okay, good.
Not the intention, but that's how plain view does work. Now, I don't actually know if he owns any properties. That's a different kettle of fish.
We can look that up. At least him personally. Let's see.
Nope, he doesn't. So
no,
as
but
for actually,
vehicles.
He does have vehicles, yeah. And obviously, the agency do operate at that block then on Roy Lowenstein.
Mm-hmm.
So it's whether or not. Yeah, this is difficult. It is difficult, and obviously you were brought in a week late. If this was me, I would have kicked in the doors, as early as I could, because that would have been your best chance to find this stuff. But I'm not saying it's completely out of possibility, but it's also like if they're using like a shared property, it would take a few days to get evidence of Sean or the
Right.
others using that property, going in and out, to be like, okay, we know that he's going in and out, he has access to this property, we know he's using it, so I want to add this to his search warrant to go in and search, right?
Are
But
we able to? I don't know if this is like a weird question because they've told us to take pictures of keys before, or at least I've heard this.
I've seen that. I don't know what that's about, I'll be honest. I've seen that,
Yeah,
and I'm
that
also
seems.
equally as confused there. Because I don't know how. Because I saw like it's just
Even
a
if we
string
have
of
the photo, like, how does
characters.
that apply? Right.
Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know.
I feel like that's maybe overstepping or something. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I generally could not tell you. Let's see. Sean McQuillan, any keys? Yeah. Searching. I'm searching. Yeah. If I just search keys, like if I go on somebody's picture, right, like it says house key and it's got like an ID and like a bunch of fucking shit on it, right?
Right.
But like I'm like, what the fuck do I do with that?
Yeah. Can we find houses? But like that doesn't really. That just seems.
Just a
It's
key,
not.
yeah. Do I go and
They all
try
just
that on
look
every
keys to me.
door?
Yeah.
On like around the city until it opens a door? I don't
Exactly.
know.
To me, like I just see keys. You know what I mean? Hard to tell one apart from another unless they're labeled, which some people I know are doing. So,
Has this expired?
all right. I think I'm gonna.
Interesting.
Hopefully, I don't have any mistakes in here. I think I'm just gonna post this announcement now.
Yeah, you might as well, mate. If even if there is mistakes, it's more than enough for people to start keeping an eye out for things.
Yeah.
No case about it.
All right.
Yeah, you're probably right, Rox.
Here we go.
Holy shit, there's nobody around.
No.
What's
Oh
up?
God. It's not showing up on the announcement
Have a look.
thing.
You are correct. It's not.
Wait, maybe because I didn't save it. Hold on. Maybe I didn't save it. Let me see. Okay, yeah. Now it's showing. I didn't save it. That's why.
Oh yeah, there we go. Perfect.
Do you have access to demote them? Do marshals do that or no?
So what? Sorry.
Demote the report back to a report, the announcement back to a report.
Yeah, I can do. Yep.
Okay. All right. Good to know.
Let me just call Larry really quick,
Okay.
because Larry might know about the key thing.
Hello, this is Johnson.
Hey Johnson, how you doing, mate?
Good. How about yourself, Richard?
Yeah, not too bad. I'm just reading to inquire. I've noticed that a lot of officers are taking pictures of keys. What's that about?
So I believe we did have a dossier somewhere where people were keeping track of these keys. I think it was
Right.
called like Operation Backdoor or something.
Operation Backdoor. Right. Okay. And what's so I've seen these pictures, but it doesn't really do much for me. I'm just seeing a bunch of keys. How are they tracking those to like locations or anything?
That I'm not sure of. I think McMahon was the main one doing that. As far
Right.
as I know, basically what he was doing was he's taking pictures of everybody's keys, and then when he sees that they match somewhere, he's been getting like the owner, and if they only have one key. But to be honest, I kind of talked to him about it, and I figured he's going. You can't really go anywhere with it, because a lot of people nowadays have 6, 7 keys on their keychain. And now
Right.
there's like you can label the key, so it's tough, but we've
Oh,
always
so
been
he
told to
was
document the keys.
just trying to like frame by frame like match a photograph with each key, and then kind of figure out if he could find someone with one key, and if they owned a property, they know that's like the master key, and then they can match it to other keys, and then they can figure out who owns keys to which properties.
Basically, yeah. So I mean, if you look at the key, every
Interesting.
key is cut differently. And it
Yeah.
kind of, the idea of it kind of tells you how it's cut. And he was
Right.
going off that. So if somebody has the same key cut, essentially we would assume that it's access to the same property. So we are documenting it, trying to put it all in a dossier, but now it's gotten to the point where it's probably impossible to track that kind of thing down.
Okay. So that's not being worked on anymore. I can't see dossiers if it's a PD dossier. So do you know if that's still been updated? Could you check for me?
Let me take a look really quick. There's so many dossiers going on, it might be tough to find.
If it was started by McMahon, maybe you just search by McMahon and dossier.
I don't know if it was started by him, but I know that he's been involved in it quite a bit. Okay, my MDT does not want to work correctly. Spare key property registry is report 2194.
I got it. All right. Damn. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, so this is basically what he's been doing in I'm not sure the last time he has updated it. It looks like it hasn't been updated in like 4 months.
Oh yeah, this is an old report. Okay. All right. Well, thank you very much, Larry. I appreciate the update.
Yeah, no problem at all.
All right. Take it easy, mate. Bye bye.
Yep, you too. Bye-bye.
Hands. Okay. So yeah, this doesn't. Yeah, this is interesting. This is. Yeah, it is interesting. Okay. But it hasn't been updated in fucking ages. So do they match? Like, I don't know how this fucking works. None of all of these are fucking expired. How the fuck do we confirm this? I guess we can confirm it with Matt by looking at our keys. See which ones fucking match. I guess. If they match. So I wonder if the IDs are the same. And that's what he was doing. If I go like, here, let's try this. Aubrey keys. Forehead keys, maybe. Why do it keep coming up with fucking all these random person's keys? Maybe people don't do keys very often. I don't think people are doing keys very often, I'll be honest. Can I search? Ah. Whoa, what the fuck? This guy's got 20 keys? Shicey's mom's house. What the fuck, bro? What the fuck? That's amazing. Oh my god. The sheriff office, the PC armory. You fucking forwards. Too funny, man. Okay, hold on. Let me just let me cross reference this. Did we ever get Pred's keys? No, we probably wouldn't have got Pred's keys. I'm trying to think of someone like Future. We've got a key here. Just 2A64ED. When was this though? Let's just double check when this was. This was 26th June, not too long ago. And then this was 14th July. So pretty close in cost. 2A64ED, yeah. Okay. Now let's see if we've got any matching ones. I'm passing out. I genuinely don't know how this key things work, so this is going to be interesting if there is a match. 16. 14. 13. 12. 11. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. Oh! We do have a match. Interesting. So you do have matching keys. Huh. You think Hans lost his internet? Oh, shit. Okay. Okay. So that's interesting. I didn't realize it worked like that. I thought it would be like a unique identifier for every key, but I suppose that doesn't make sense because, you know, you push a key into the door, it has to be the same key as everybody else. Interesting. What's also interesting is the fact that Forehead has at least 20 keys. So that means he has access to at least 20 properties. That's interesting. I need to pee. And hopefully not die. I'll be right back, chat. Literally. What the fuck is that on the wall? Oh, it's a plug. Alright, I'm back in 2 seconds. Nope. Not yet. Now. All right, I'm back. Ooh. Okay. Are these like keys in order for future? Oh no.
Oh my god, it's my best friend. Hello, dog.
You're in the men's bathroom. What the hell?
It's 2024. Who fucking cares?
Hello, how are you? I need food.
You need food? Well, I don't have food, but I can take you to get food.
Take me to get food, please.
Alright, let's go. Listen, I just woke up because I have a court case in 2 days, and it seems like a mess.
Yeah? What is it?
Absolutely. It's an appeal from robbery of the Maze Bank, and I checked the report, and we don't have a lawyer, so I woke up to get the lawyer. And I was reading through the report and found out that there's no evidence for people being in that bank.
Wait, what do you mean?
There are no photos of the suspect in the bank. There's no photo of the suspect getting in the car. So if I look from the judge's perspective, it's like it seems like a kind of a mess.
Oh dear.
Yeah, it's oh dear.
How
Do
did
I
you
have
find?
everything?
How did you find me, Nikki?
Oh, I was. There are only 2 units on duty. So
That would help.
I
Yeah,
only-
that would do it.
the only person that I saw in the MRPD was you.
Okay, you drive because I don't feel good there.
Right. Okay. Let me get a marked car then.
Yeah, good idea.
Wow! Congratulations. I heard you're a marshal. I have to go to the left side. Oh, hey guys.
Yep.
Don't worry. I'll be gone in a few seconds. Don't worry.
Oh, don't worry, we will too.
I don't want to speak to you.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Oh, hey.
I can't seem to pull out any car.
Yeah, oh,
That's
that
'cause
sucks.
this Taurus is whose Taurus is this?
Well, I don't need your help anyway.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
I'm a
Dark,
woman
what's
in
going on?
2024.
Hey, Mr. Brown, how are you?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. It's been a very good and productive day.
Yes, that's good to hear. Good to hear.
Yes, sir. Dark, I'm sorry for all the mean things I did to you back 5 years ago.
Mm-hmm. Don't you laugh around, huh?
Wait, were you mean to Richard?
I think we used to fuck around with him here and there.
Richard, do you want me to take him out right now?
Don't worry,
know-
I'll fly a drone into his head later.
You can blame Ray. All right, I was living for Ray and my friends at the time.
Right.
I wasn't
right.
living for myself
Right.
like I am now.
Right.
Listen, I would rather, I would rather a criminal turn his life around and become a police officer rather than one of those dirty police officers that becomes a criminal. Okay, so
Like
you're
Luis Campbell.
you're in my
speaking
good
of which,
books, okay?
Richard, I need to talk to you about something.
Okay,
Marshall related.
okay, all right. I'll once I stop myself from starving, I'll come down and talk to you. Okay,
I have food on me if you need it.
that would be fantastic.
I hate you.
Thanks for nothing, Nikki.
I just wanted to hang out with a friend of mine, and look, people are offering him food now.
Oh no, I still need to get food up. I still need to
Oh,
get food.
okay.
up.
Thank fucking God. We'll be back soon, Larry.
This will stop me from
All right,
passing
no
out.
problem.
I think
We
I can
don't
still
talk about
drive.
food. You think you can drive?
Absolutely.
What do you mean you think you can drive?
Sometimes when you don't drive for a while, you just forget to drive. Okay, so stop and go. Yeah. Sometimes
So,
you just
Nikki,
forget to drive.
what you been up to?
I
people
don't come
over.
on duty. Sorry, what'd you say?
Nothing. I didn't say anything. So you haven't been coming on duty? Here, come.
Well, I just don't like coming on duty.
Why?
I always find some experiences which turns me off a lot, so I just decide to hibernate.
What kind of experiences we talking about?
Well, my very first trauma was I was being taught that there are 5 levels of PC.
What? A
Yes.
PC?
Yeah, there was a time when I was being told that there are 5 levels of PC, and on the 5th level you can move the suspects to the MRPD for investigations, and then let them go. And I was like, okay.
Wait, what?
So-
Who said that? Who said that?
it was
Who said that?
it was Cornwood.
The guy's a captain.
It was like 4 months ago, no, 3 months ago, and we had Amber, we had the clowns. It was a Kyle Pratt shooting, and we had the clowns in custody along with Pred's statement and all at the Strawberry. So we stood on the scene for maybe like 40 minutes while people were just dead.
Right.
Then we moved to the hospital where we waited additional 30 to 50 minutes where the command was just arguing over the radio and then in person about what should be done with these people. And we took them to the MRPD where we did not charge any suspect and just let them go.
Oh,
And
that's
I don't know how we did not get sued.
Dominic. How are you?
I'm doing all right. I had a terrible
you
migraine.
passed out there. I put a pillow behind your head in the armory. I hope you're okay.
I appreciate that. Yeah, I woke up feeling not so great. I'm actually
Yeah.
about to head to bed.
No, I figured.
I
as
just want
much,
to thank you so much for the help.
It's okay. It's like I said, I was gonna work on that case anyway, so I'm glad I could help out some.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. No,
I'm glad you were
you were
working
a
it.
huge help.
But next time, put something in at the top of the report so I don't stress out about it next time. Okay?
Hello,
Yeah. From now on, I'll probably just update the reports directly. You know, like I said, it was my first time around, and I wasn't really sure what the deal is on the whole MDT sanctity of a report and stuff. So
Yeah.
that's why I was just
don't
working
take
on
my
that.
word as gospel because I don't want you getting in trouble because I'm a marshal, you're a PD. But my best advice is keep everything on the MDT that you can, because then everybody's kept in the loop. But
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
everybody can
Well,
see that you're
initially,
working
part of it
hard.
also was witnesses didn't even want to talk at all. That was a problem, right? So,
Yeah.
like, I had to convince them they would be private and so on. Like, some of it's redacted and things like that. So,
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
anyway, do you mind actually demoting that report? I can make 2 edits and then go to sleep.
Yeah. Give me
The
a
announcement,
second
I mean.
now. Let's hope this works. So, what did you want it to demote it to?
Just a regular report.
Civilian report.
I don't know. So, like, we just see standard report. Like, when you were dispatched, just like
Yeah.
a standard, it's just literally just report. I don't know.
Oh, I got
Maybe-
it. It's right at the top. All right.
Okay.
Save. All right, there we go. All right. Yeah, it's not there.
Excellent. Thanks. Yeah, appreciate it.
Anymore. Right, you done it? You sorted that?
Yeah, all set.
All right. Good word, Dominic. I'll speak to you soon.
Hey, thank you. Talk to you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right. Did you buy me food now?
I did.
Oh, my God. Thank you, Nikki. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Let's go.
Well, how
So,
much?
yeah.
How much food did you buy?
Just 3 combos. Don't worry about it.
Oh, thank you. I'm thirsty. Can I have a drink, please?
I did give you the drink.
You did?
Yes.
Oh, I found it in my pocket. Yeah.
Then there has been like a couple of times where the PD was just like, I arrive on the scene and everyone's like a headless chicken, and I would love to take initiative, but at the same time, I just never really bothered because you know how sometimes things are in the dumpster and you kind of like contemplate should I even help because I might get in the dumpster kind of deal.
I suppose.
It's one of those
yeah.
things, right? Like if it's like you're on a ship and then you see a sinking ship. Now that you could either save the sinking ship or you could just let it drown. Because if you try to
Right.
save the sinking ship, you might sink too. I've had a lot
Yeah.
of moments like that.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I can see where you're coming from to an extent. Yeah.
And I've tried contesting that, and I don't get positive response in terms of like, so I just don't come on duty. I just
How are you? Where are you at in your cadet phase yet?
well, I'm still a PPO,
Right.
professional probationary officer.
Is
After
that what
like
it
4
stands for?
months. No, I call it that way.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't really have any hopes for promotions, so I'm happy with the way I am.
All right.
Yeah, because the only thing which is holding me up from getting a full officer is because of my activity, and I quite frankly do not put any time in it. I'm very honest. So yeah.
Fair enough. All right then.
And then the most recent one was we violated someone's rights.
What?
So we had a bank robbery, the one that I was talking about, and the person requested a bench trial. So
Yeah.
they were very hesitant in contacting the judge because I already contacted the judge through the emails, but the judge was in the city, so I called Angel and I'm like, Angel, do you mind doing this bench trial? She said, yeah, and I said, okay, can we do it now? And she was like, yes, but she's busy and she can do it after the we can do it later. No, she's busy. She was busy at time, and I said, sure. The suspect doesn't mind waiting. So we decided to till after the storm.
Yep.
It was me, Maxwell, Crystal, and Pete in the cell. So Maxwell was like, it was 20 minutes till the storm. So it was a little bit of time
Sure.
constraint. So that's why
That's
we're going to
fine.
do
I
it after
didn't
the
mind
storm.
waiting though, right?
Yeah, I didn't mind waiting. And so Maxwell was like, so what do we do? Like, we got to wait 20 minutes and babysit them. I don't have the time. We can just send them up and then we can bring them up. And I was like, are you sure? Because we can just wait.
Okay.
Yeah. So that happened. So I
Wait,
said, okay. Well, I was like, okay, well, if you want to do that, sure, go ahead. I suppose I agree. I said like that, I agree. I didn't really butt heads because I was already butting heads before that. So I let that happen.
wait.
So
So
when
the person actually got sent to prison?
yes, they not
Oh
just
my
not just the
god,
whole.
that's
Okay, so
crazy.
afterwards when we went to collect them, I was doing the jail ultra and stuff. Then they were told me like they have been billed too, so they were completely processed.
What?
Yes.
That's not a bench trial. That's an appeal.
Yeah, so basically we did the process and then we're doing the bench trial. That's not how that works. It should be appealed then. But since it was requested bench trial, we never did the bench trial, and she processed and did the whole business and then sent it away. So yeah, it happened.
What did Angel say?
Angel was very angry. She basically told us that there's going to be a massive lawsuit. She hinted at that because not hinted. She literally said that there's going to be a massive lawsuit and you guys have breached the civilians' rights. And she was very angry, and I was just like, I knew it was coming. I just knew it was coming, and I just let it happen. So things like these, I just like not
Oh
makes me want to come
god.
on duty because of the sheer knowledge of I'm a type of a person that will let the ship sink if the ship is sinking.
Once a bench trial has been requested, I'm reading the legislation. Once a bench trial has been requested and acknowledged by a judge or justice, the individual must be seen by a judge or justice before they can be fined or imprisoned. That is in legislation.
That was probably after our thing because at the time the legislations were still in making.
Oh
It was
really?
12th of July. Yeah.
Oh wait,
I
the 12th of
believe-
July that happened?
Yeah. 12th
So
of
this
July.
was this was posted on the 9th of July.
9th of July? Oh, perfect then. Either way, I was aware of it happening and what would happen, and I just didn't feel like doing anything, I'll be honest. Like, It was kind
Listen,
of
my opinion
but
is, if that person wanted to wait, then just leave him in the cell and
that
go.
was my thing too.
Just go do your duties. Like, what they're gonna like? If they want to wait for a bench trial, like I understand not wanting to wait with them. Like, go carry on your day and just be like, okay, if you want to wait, I'm not gonna sit here and wait with you. Like, you're in a cell. I've given you food and water. If you want to wait like half an hour for a bench trial, you can do that. But I'm not gonna like sit here and do that with you. I've got other things to do. So I'm just gonna go out and patrol. And when the judge is ready for that bench trial, I'll come down and collect you. Sound good? And
Exactly.
if they still want to do it, then we go ahead. If they don't want to do it and they want to get processed, then sure, we'll get processed.
Yep, yep, and that's what we have always been observed, even in back in the day. You know, like if it's a bench trial, it would be a bench trial. We just have to wait if the judge is available or not available. I mean, that's the thing. The judge was available. It was just the time was set after the storm, which was like
Yep.
20-minute wait.
Yep, it's not a long time either. I'll be honest.
It was really not that long, but with how the people
Most
were on
officers would appreciate a bit of time to get their reports ready and stuff anyway.
exactly.
So
But I never really challenged that, and that was the last experience I was on the duty, which kind of like I was like, it's okay.
Yeah.
I will, you know, fuck around some of the time, and then I started coming around in shift 3. So
well, shift 3 is it's a nice place to be. It's a nice place to be. All right, well, I'm sad to hear that, Nikki. I hope you fix some stuff out and find your place. What are you doing?
well,
You know
you
where I
see,
think
I'm
you'd
happy.
fit right in? The clerk's
Where?
office.
Well, I did do some reception work the other day. I was just here in my plain clothes in the front, and I was quite enjoying it. I don't know why. I just
Yeah?
love the clerk work. I feel like I can fix a dispatcher if I want to.
Yeah, there you go. Have you heard about this new chief of police?
Who is it?
That's a good question. Daisy Moss.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Daisy Dukakis. No, never heard of them. I mean, people have never heard of me, so who cares?
Wait, Ruby's a senior officer?
What?
And Barrick's a senior officer. Holy crap.
I feel like I need to go to bed. I gotta 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 go to bed. I just gotta go to bed, okay? I just don't feel like being on duty anymore.
She's gonna
I
wake
gotta
up
go
as
to
Sherry.
bed.
She's gonna wake up as Sherry. She's gonna go wake up as Sherry. She wants the tea. She wants the tea. You tired?
Yeah, very tired. Are you gonna be on duty?
Yeah, I'll be on duty. Yeah. Why?
I gotta go to bed.
Good night.
Who the fuck is Daisy Moss? I had a character called what were they called in Red Dead? Something Moss. I can't remember what they're fucking called. Danny Moss. Yeah. Who the fuck is Daisy Moss? Reapplied for PD on the 9th of June. Oh. Oh. Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on a second. Wait, hold on a second. The 9th of June? They applied for PD on the 9th of June. And now they're the chief of police. Okay. Okay, nothing like that. Ninth of June. Anything about Daisy? Is she
Oh,
is
yeah,
she like a fucking ex-crim turned cop? No, I ain't seen nothing. No expungement. No titles. Oh, Daisy Moss. I thought the 123 looked weird. Aldo Jackson. When the fuck was this? Excuse me. December? Oh, fuck, I'm so itchy. Aldo Jackson and Daisy Moss. Officer. Oh, she was an officer. That's why it says reapplied? I'm investigating the chief of police already, guys. Oh yeah, LSPD officer 123. That's what everyone used to have call signs of back in like when PD first opened. Because there wasn't many people, everyone just had 100 call signs. So she was an officer? Okay. Daisy Moss, Daisy Moss. And there's nothing for after the 22nd of December. Like nothing. There's this, but I don't see anything. Huh. So she was in the PD. And I guess she wasn't. And then she's reapplied. And now she's a fucking chief of police. Interesting. Interesting choice. I guess we'll have to see. I wonder why. I have to question why. Why someone who applied, I guess who used to be a cop and now has reapplied, you know, a month ago, has been chosen to be the chief of police. I wonder why. Is it a mayoral plant? I wonder. Let's see here. Who knows? Not my business right now. All right, Larry. Sorry, I was looking at some stuff.
Oh, you're good.
You want to have a chat?
Yeah, I'll talk to you real quick.
All right.
This might be an interesting one for you, Richard.
Uh-oh. These cameras don't have audio, do they? Yeah.
I don't believe so. I think they're the old ones where it's just really shitty video, you know, just black and white video, so
All
it
right.
should be alright.
What we got?
Do you know who Dr. Kizu Wood is?
Yeah, I already saw your report. It stood out to me. Is that the
So
one
there was
about the
another
street
thing-
racing?
Yes, but there's kind of more than that. So about an hour before, we were aware of some 71 Bravos. You might still be able to find them in dispatch with her plate flagged. We went up to the scene. It was on Sustantia by the old government building.
The noose building?
Is it a news building? Maybe on Sustantia.
No, sorry.
Like
NOOSE. That one. Yeah, I think I
I'm
know.
not sure what it is. Like a huge ass government building.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
on like
yeah.
Sustantia all the way north.
Yeah.
So there's 71 Bravos, shots fired from a vehicle with her plate being flagged, and that was on scene. We went up there to collect evidence. We found one projectile, I believe. Bruno still has it on him.
Right.
We got a call for like 77s were ringing off, and we only had like 4 units on duty, so we collected like the one evidence ran down here. I didn't make a report in time, so I'm unsure if I should make it now, even though it's 2-3 hours later. But there's that with her car being flagged, and shortly after a street race, there's also been other incidents with her recently being involved in things. We caught her. We didn't really catch her. We saw her in front of Mosey's during a traffic stop. She got knocked out by someone, and then stated that she's been doing crime lately.
But she stated that.
She stated that, yes.
What?
And I don't personally know like how it works with doctors, if they're kind of the same, if they get a felony or really any charge, if they kind of lose their doctor's license or lose the ability to practice medicine. But I was looking into kind of starting an investigation on it because it seems like some crazy shit's going on with her in the past week.
Hmm.
And we believe everything that was in her trunk. Wait, who said it? But someone said basically it's stuff to cook moonshine.
She just have a bunch of rotten fucking fruit. Is
But
that
yeah, I
is
know
so,
we had an investigation on moonshine before where those are the ingredients that they used. From when we destroyed stills, we would find this type of stuff inside of the stills. It's like moldy bread, corn, like a
What
moldy
the-
peach, and then stagnant ass water. I don't know how that makes moonshine that people would want to drink, but it's disgusting.
a lot of it too.
Yeah. Yeah, her trunk fucking stunk. It was so bad. And crazy thing too was after this, I'll have to put in my statement, but Rue Minmi came up and lockpicked the car. We were waiting maybe 2 or 3 minutes after we documented request to impound. Rue came up, lockpicked the door, got in the car, lockpicked the car, and then took off, and we pursued it again. So that's why there's two sets of evidence there, because she lockpicked it from, I believe it was Innocence and Popular, and then she brought it to right in front of the old courthouse on Abe Milton. And then she crashed into a pole, and the car was out again, and she ran on foot. Got picked up
Yeah.
by like 2 gauntlets.
Huh. Yeah, any plates
But
on the
I'm-
gauntlets? Or?
I believe so. One of them came back to a Stephen Dawson. The other one, Brandy called it out too, but I can't remember off the top of my head. It was another ADMC member.
Hmm.
I think,
Anybody
I think the name
question
started with
accuse
an
you
A.
yet about a vehicle or anything?
No, we weren't really able to do anything with that because it was myself and Bruno, Brandy, and Flacco, and then I believe Fisher as well. But that was the only 4 units that have been on duty the past like 4 hours. So we've been kind of going like call to call all together. But I kind of wanted to look into this a little bit because if she's acting as a doctor and then getting involved in crime and then having ADMC kind of bail her out, so, there's some red lights going off in my head personally.
Yeah, I would agree. Hmm.
And it really threw a red flag on me when as her car flagged in the race. The suspect was wearing the same exact clothing that we saw her an hour prior to in front of Mosley's doing a traffic stop where she did identify who she was. And then, she got out of that ISI, got into a Sentinel, left the scene again, and then I believe they lost her because there was only 2 units chasing because we had to stay back and document the car. But,
There was
I mean,
there was an incident on the 21st of July where she got shot in the mountains. But nobody fucking... Oh no, they got a statement, but it was not a very good one. It's just like they crashed into each other.
we got I think a couple weeks ago too, I responded to a 911 of it was her stating she was having like a heart attack or something like that, and we went up and she was at the Mirror Park Dam. and it was like just herself and then her ATV on scene. And I waited for her to leave the scene, then I pulled out the flashlight to see if there's any foul play involved. Didn't see any signs of it, but there's been like something going on with her in the past like probably 30 days. It feels like she's crashing out or something, or she's going to the dark side. Ever
Oh
since
shit! I
the
can see the report. Yeah.
I think it's ever since the DeMarco and Archie Archer situation, since she was the doctor and she was the one doing the autopsies and everything, I think she may have a target on her or something of the sort. I'm sure you've seen all the stuff with the Polito whatever wanting to get revenge for Justin DeMarco, I guess, in a sense, and the autopsy being left by Jordan Ackridge, and the autopsy was conducted by Kizu, as far as I know.
Interesting.
So I don't know if I don't know how to investigate a doctor, you know what I mean? Other than do like consider it as her, she's a regular civilian, and investigate her that way. But I feel like marshals, you guys may have a little more insight as far as like talking to medical professionals. I don't know the wording, but like Cantor and
I'll
Judge
tell you
Hart and
what.
all them.
Yeah, for now, leave this with me. Let me talk to the director about this and see how she wants this handled, whether or not this, the hospital and stuff and doctors are, I believe, government ran, although I could be mistaken, because I remember back in the day it used to be private, but I think it's back to being just a government entity now, so that should fall under our purview. Right now it does seem to be, criminal, so obviously keep your eye out for criminal activity, and I'm not ever going to stop you from looking into that. So I will reach out to the director and see if I should start digging into anything like I guess corruption related within the doctors and specifically Kizu, and
Have a good one, Bruno.
whether or not she's having interactions with gang members outside our purview as a doctor.
She has to be affiliated with ADMC.
It's what it looks like.
It was Rue, and then Richard. I'm going to say the name of this Granger, and I'm going to assume they're not involved because I saw them shortly after. Flops Granger was the one that dropped off Rue.
To the call?
Yes. So, let me double check. It was the intersection I'm thinking of. Yeah, it was Innocence and Popular. To the north of it, there is a, I think it's like a foods building or something, but there's kind of a half wall there, and there's usually a semi-truck parked, like the trailer of a semi-truck. So what we did was we documented the car, marked it for impound, and we sat behind that half wall just so we weren't in the middle of the intersection or out in the open or anything, and waited for a tow truck. We waited like 3 or 4 minutes. Black Granger pulls up, registered to flop. Rue gets out of the passenger seat, hops into the ISI, after lockpicking the door to get in. Then she takes off in the ISI and the Granger takes off. But the thing was, during the pursuit, we saw Flop in his station wagon. I think it's called a Regina or something like that.
Right.
So I know Flop was not involved, but it was his Granger. But I'm just wondering, like, to what effect can, I guess that's probably not the right word, I'm a little too cooked, but to what length can we investigate Kizu to see, like, if she's taking more supplies than she needs or anything like that? Like, for all I don't know. I feel like I'm going too far, but there's something up, and I don't really know how to proceed it since it's a doctor.
Yeah. I think it's worth questioning specifically on this incident to start with. Like, did she give anybody keys? Because the vehicle wasn't tampered with. So was it her? What was her whereabouts? You know, did she give anybody keys to the vehicle? So it was either her or it was somebody she gave keys to, right? That's a fact, because the vehicle wasn't tampered with, so it wasn't stolen.
Correct.
So either she admits to it or she gives up somebody else. So it's whether or not she wants to obstruct the investigation at that point. I think bringing her in, and I'm not going to get involved at that point, given it is, you know, if you saw it involved in a street race, right? Is that a fact that you saw it involved in a street race? Yeah.
Yes, yeah, they lined up right in front of MRPD.
Okay.
We
So
thought at first that it was like a gang showing numbers because it was a bunch of yellow vehicles. We thought it was the Vagos. And then about 5-10 more cars pulled up, and then 5 or 10 more. So we were all kind of staged in the motor pool, and then they all took off. And we actually Bruno called out the AC because he's in a CVPI, so we figured that was the one he could keep up with.
okay. So the car crashed out. What happened to the driver?
There
You
was
know?
a gray Sentinel that was there to pick them up like immediately.
Okay.
The
And it
car
was,
wasn't completely disabled. They just came to a stop there, and then got out, swapped into the Sentinel, and then
and she was dressed the same as you saw her earlier.
yeah, she was dressed the exact same as we saw her in front of Mosley's.
So Kizu, you pretty much confirmed this is street racing, off duty, right? Okay.
As far as the people that were at Mosley's too during the traffic stop, it was honestly I think it was myself. There was a lot of people. Myself, Bruno, Charlotte Spade, Dan Fisher, and then I believe I'm drawing a blank on the 2 EMS right now. Reese Harper and I can't remember the other EMS name. I think Savannah. And like she identified herself to basically all of us because we kept joking around saying, you know, there's no doctors on duty, but we have a doctor on scene, you know.
Okay. How did you know it was Flops Granger? Did you get a picture of the vehicle?
The ALPR.
Oh yeah, the ALPR. Okay. Have you got? Can you get a photo of that? Can you add, make sure all of that is added to the report?
Bruno's still on duty. Shit, Bruno went up, dude. He was the one that grabbed it.
Okay, that needs to be added. Everything needs to be added to the report. Like all the
It
ALPRs that
may
you
be
mentioned
too
about the
late for that one.
gauntlets. Okay.
I can get the one gauntlet, which it was on scene. Technically, it didn't get involved at all. It just there's 2 gauntlets that pulled up after Rue crashed out by the old courthouse. One of them was Stephen Dawson. The other one I can't remember the name of. But the one that I have, he didn't get involved at all. He was basically just on scene driving around. I assume he was going to assist, but he technically didn't, so we don't really have anything on him.
Right. Let me look at something. Did you see who was driving the Granger?
No. I feel like we saw the Granger again parked somewhere like down by the Civ docks. While we were
Rule.
pursuing someone.
When it was Rule, did you get a PID on Rule?
Oh, 100%, yeah. She was wearing no mask, the blue hair, the ADMC cut.
Were you in possession of that issue at the time? As police for an investigation?
Yes.
Okay, you can push evidence tampering on Rule if that's something you